What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Songs of the Week. Guys, sorry that drop my phone. Sorry, this has been all that we've been pumping out lately. But we've just been busy with other things. So with that being said, let's get it on for another episode with my first song of the week. I see the shades of you when I don't want to hear things say since you've been gone. My first song this week is Daphne Blue by the band Camino. This song came on the other day, and I could not believe about it in Songs of the Week. This is one of my favorite songs of all time. I talked about that in my band Camino video. Spoiler alert, this is number one. I love this song. It's fantastic. Super catchy. The guitars are phenomenal. The vocal trade-off here is exquisite. And this song got me into the band Camino because it is just that fantastic. And I still scream my heart out every time it comes on. It was great live when I saw the band Camino. I love this song. Cannot say enough good things about it. Could not believe I hadn't talked about it yet. And it is my first song of the week. Go hop in the truck, I'll be there in a minute. Baby, give me liberty to give me death. 40 hours and a day of rest. All the leaves on these county roads. Grab a hand, y'all by your heads. My first song this week is Liberty by Sam Hunt. I didn't even know he was releasing something this week, but luckily he is. I think it's pretty good. For his standards, he has a lot of more rap stuff in his verses, and a little bit faster stuff in the choruses. This is one of his slower songs, so I'm not too sure what and if he ever drops an album will this happen on it. But I do I do enjoy it. It definitely grew on me with further listens. So I wanted to throw it in here. We gon' get it lit. It's the day at the crib. You can't stay. Alexandria, come and shorty, let me put the back. Oh, you can get it when you're standing up. My second song this week is Alexandria Lost Tapes 2019 by Tory Lanez. This week's Tory Lanez song of the week. Sean and I actually both really like the song, but I appreciate him giving it to me because this song is fantastic. One of my favorite of the Lost Tapes that Tory has released. It's got a great beat, his voice sounds phenomenal, and it's just overall super catchy. Can't really get this one out of my head. Really easy to sing along to. Just another great rap song from Tory, and like I mentioned, one of my favorite of his Lost Tapes. I hope we get more from him soon. Kind of sad that the prison tapes stopped because of outside circumstances, but I will look forward to these Lost Tapes whenever they come. Usually I like one or the other. This one is fantastic, and my second song of the week. Nobody does it like you, but you keep it in a secret. Are you getting closer? Are you coming up? It's cinematic. It feels like we're making magic with the way that you move, the things that you do. My second song this week is Cinematic by David Alexander. I've put another song in here. I can't think of what the name is currently, but it is in the playlist, so I do recommend checking that song out as well. This is a faster, poppier song, I would say. It has a lot of EDM elements to it, especially that KG chorus that you guys heard. He is a smaller artist, so I would also recommend checking him out as well. Stuck in living like a sinking before. No one says it, but we wanna ask. Always gonna be the first one out. My third song this week is Run Your Mouth by Alex Coles. I put pretty much everything Alex Coles releases into this playlist because I really like what he's been coming out with, and this is just another great example of that. Another great one from him, super catchy. Again, I don't think it stands up there with the Crybabies and the T-shirts of the world, but it's still fantastic. I'm really excited to hear more from him. He's a smaller artist, and as I say it every time, you need to check him out. His music is fantastic, and he deserves more love. My third song of the week. If she says no, then what's next? She'll come into school and she'll tell all her friends, and they'll tell mine. My third song this week is If She Says Yes by James T.W. This is your classic ballad, kind of acoustic finger picking song that works for me. It's more of a wedding type song, but I think it's done really well. He released an album on Friday. I liked a couple of the songs that he released on that album, so I'm going to talk about more of those songs throughout the next couple of weeks. But this is my favorite on the album. It isn't the fastest, but I think it just hits home or something, but I think it works really well. The smiles of plated gold. Deceit so natural. Clothing is more than. My fourth song this week is Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, Reborn by Set It Off. If you'd seen our ranking every Set It Off song video, if you haven't seen that, be sure to check that one out. It's an oldie, but a great one. You would know that I love this song. This is one of my favorite songs from Set It Off, and they re-recorded this, which is why it's Reborn. It's a little bit heavier, a little more harder rock instrumentation. I don't think it's quite as good as the original one personally, but the bones of the song are so good that the song is still fantastic. I don't like the new breakdown. I think it's a little bit too heavy. So, like I said, I do prefer the original version of the song. But again, the bones are fantastic. Wolf in Sheep's Clothing is a great song. And go support Set It Off because they are awesome. One of my favorite bands. So, my fourth song of the week.
My fourth song this week is Rather Be Us by Jake Scott featuring Maddie and Tay. As you guys know on the channel, I like a lot of Maddie and Tay's music. And I also like Jake Scott as well. I've heard several songs from him, and every song that I've heard I've actually really enjoyed. I think this song works really well. Jake has kind of the first half of the song, and then Maddie and Tay have the second half of the song. Um, it's a fairly catchy song for not being fairly fast. But I think these two work together really, really nicely.
Need more sleep, I don't need more friends. Wishing I could sit in their souls, but I just can't. Gotta shake my hands. Internet saw the hero. I hope I didn't lose those friends. And final song this week is TV by Mico, Micio. I actually really like a lot of this guy's stuff. Don't think I've put anything in here from Songs of the Week, but he does a really good job. This is another fantastic song from him. I have 13 songs saved from this guy. He's got 500,000 listeners on Spotify, so that's cool. But yeah, he's a smaller artist. I just wanted to show some more love to. I think this is one of my favorites from him. I love the chorus that you just kind of heard there at the end, the little breakdown. It's gotten this nice rock instrumentation going, and overall, it's just super catchy, really easy to sing. And yeah, my fifth and final song of the week.
And my final song this week is Showtime by Skillet. So Brett's long-awaited favorite artist dropped an album on Friday. I really enjoy it. It's very similar to the last album that they dropped. Very heavy, exciting, ready for like a battle, a war kind of thing. And I honestly really like it. I ran to it this morning, just the entire album, and it kind of kept me like fairly pumped up, and I did keep my pace up, which is actually pretty nice. I'm gonna talk about more of this album, and more of the artist as a whole, because I'm going to be doing artist ranking of theirs at some point. But for now, I would definitely check out the new album. It's pretty good. Gonna wrap up songs of the week. Sorry guys that the Charlie on a Friday video got pushed back. Brett just has a ton of stuff going on, so we haven't gotten a whole lot of time to record. But we will get that up for you guys as soon as possible. But hope you guys have a good day, good week, peace.